Hello everybody. So I had a flash challenge and a weekly challenge to do in my December daily book. And again, I've done plenty of videos on it, so I'm not going to go over all of this, but this is the Holiday Happenings Crush book from Close to My Heart that I'm using for my December daily. So this page was not part of any challenge, but I hadn't finished it yet. I had day 1 and day 2 of my grandchildren's advent calendars. Presents that I hadn't put pictures of in here yet. This one was a treble game. You can barely see my granddaughter because her hair's in her face. And it's early morning. They were getting up at 5 a.m. to get these presents. So I put day 1. I just did this in Pick Monkey. And then I just put a piece of bling across because I had already painted this page and I showed that in a previous video, so I'm not going to go over how I did that. And then this is day 2, was their hot chocolate and mugs and marshmallows. Now this page is part of S. Hiles 728's weekly challenge. And it was to use things that are see-through. So first at the top I have a piece of vellum, which of course that's see-through. Then this was a piece of vellum, a piece of washi tape. And this was a vellum sheet that was in this book, and what I did was just took it out, cut it down to make a pocket, cut around the parts that I thought were pretty and I wanted to keep, and turned it into a pocket. Okay, and then I took, I don't know if you can see it, but I took the Segura Jelly Roll clear glitter pen all over all these little swirlies on the page. Okay, and I made tags. The first tag, the stamped sentiment, and that was another part of the challenge, was to do a stamp. It says, "In the eyes of children we find the joy of Christmas, in their hearts we find its meaning." And I took my liquid glass and went over these stars that were here and also some stickers of snowflakes so that they would be raised and they'd have a much shinier look. So this is another clear element I used on this layout. And on the back, it's just a repeat of that Christmas tree on the front on pink paper. So that's one tag. This is day 3 of my grandchildren's Advent presents, and it was some word search books. My granddaughter got one that was Frozen, and my grandson got a little more adult one, an easy one, but a little more adult. And then I just put a little journaling about it, about how much I'm enjoying the different expressions every day and the fact that they've got morning hair and look in their natural state. And this is one of the cards that comes with, that is available to order with this crush book. And it just says Christmas in Action. I thought that one was cute. And then the other tag is a photo also. And this was day number 4, and it was a Tom and Jerry movie. My grandson loves Tom and Jerry. And I'm hoping that my granddaughter will enjoy it a little bit. And that's kind of what I journaled on the back about. So that was the weekly challenge. And let me see, and the flash challenge was to take an image and color it in. I'm going to have to take it out of here. I don't think you can see it if I don't. And I did, close this up. I did a house mouse image, and this little guy, he's a rubber stamp that you can mount if you want to, but what I did was placed him like this, inked up the whole image, and then put my paper on top and rubbed, so I got a good image. And this, it was called, let's see, Candy Claus. And I really liked him, and I thought, what am I going to do to color this in, because I got my Copics out, and I really didn't have a true red that I wanted to use, and I didn't have them in my Shinhan either. So I decided I would do something a little different and take Distress ink. And I used Barn Red, peeled paint, and those are for the candy canes and the pouch they're being carried in. And what I did was I took my craft mat, and what you can do is you open up the one you want to use, you smear it on your craft mat, and then you use a water marker, a water pen. And there's water in the pen, and it comes out in the tip, and you can pick up the color and then watercolor with it, with the ink you're using. And it gives you a really nice look. It doesn't give you a really crisp, precise look, but I don't mind that so much. I just thought the look was really cute. And I did, so let's see. The sack that he's carrying everything in is peeled paint. The red on the candy canes, barn door. And for his, let's see, for his fur, I did tea dye and vintage photo. I wanted a little bit of a darker to go around the edges, give him some contrast. And his skin is spun sugar. His skin and his tail and his little hands and the outside of his ears. I did in spun sugar. And then I used a little bit of antique linen so he wasn't quite so pink. And then I tried to take barn door and spun sugar together to do his nose. It turned out a little redder than I want, but hey, he's walking in the snow, so his nose is probably pretty darn red, right? And then I lightly went around this part with broken china. Then I decided it had to have some bling. So I took the Sakura Jelly Roll pen and I went around all the edges of the white on the candy cane, and I went around all the edges of the fur on the on his little outfit. And then I also took, probably can't see it, but I also took the liquid glass and put, so it gives like a raised clear shine to all of his fur. And then I thought, what am I going to do with the snow? So I have this little sample size of something called, let's see, let me get the right name. It's Faber-Castell's glass bead. And I took this brush and I just brushed it over all of the snow. And it looks like little beads in there, little, they're white, but they've almost got a blue cast to them. So I thought that was really cute. Okay, so what else did I use here? Oh, on my page, this vellum, I went over some parts of it with this silver paint pen, and Sue had recommended these from Walmart. They're $1.97 a piece. I just got the silver because I just didn't know how much I would like it. Oh, to adhere this vellum, I had this hanging around my craft room forever. It's called Vellum Adhesive Runner Invisible Thermo Web. And I got it off the clearance rack, I want to say for $1 something. And it really did adhere the vellum without showing much adhesive behind it, which is always a problem when you're putting vellum on a page. I stamped my sentiments in Memento Tuxedo Black ink. This stamp, In the Eyes of the Children, is a Stampabilities, that's what it's called, In the Eyes of Children, is a Stampabilities stamp, and I got it on the clearance $3.25 in the clearance bin at Hobby Lobby. And again, that's been hanging around for a while. I don't know where I got this water pen. No idea. Probably Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And let's see, did I use anything else? I think that about, oh, this, I put this on the page in between the two pictures of my grandchildren, just so I'd have a little bling in there and it wouldn't be quite so boring. And that is it. And as soon as I get a few more pages done in here, I think I'm up to, this page right here is going to be for my granddaughter's birthday party on Sunday. And I hope with the rest of these spaces, I'm going to be able to fill in more pictures of my grandchildren. And I also made my husband pose with some reindeer decorations the other day, so I'll try to get that in here somewhere also. But I appreciate you watching, and I'm going to put below a link to a few other people that are doing this December daily, because there have been some really cute ideas, and some of them I've stolen, but I admitted that I was going to steal them before I did it. And they just are really talented ladies, so you're going to really enjoy those. So thank you for watching.